Hello, how are you doing? Okay, Leo. Okay, so I just want to clear the energy, okay? Okay, Leo, I'm so excited for this reading. I have your coffee cup right here, and I'm gonna use Tarot and Oracle, of course. And I'm going to talk to you about what I saw in the coffee beforehand. Yes, and also thank you so much for supporting this channel, and for anyone that has left me a donation, anyone that has left me a comment, people that are watching the videos. I really appreciate you guys so much. I have an Etsy shop that I just started that I'm going to add more to, like different kinds of readings, like a shorter one that maybe would be more like 15 minutes. So there's going to be some changes that I have recently put up, so you can go check that out if you're interested. Okay, anyways, I saw in your cup 3 people. This is so interesting. So there could be 3 people. This could have to do with you, somebody else, another person. It's like the 3 of Pentacles card, which is the card of this collaboration, okay? And this is really talking about different parts of yourself that are now being awakened, and that you're now able to bring into the table. Different aspects, different areas of your life. It's like you're able to combine them now. You're able to bring this into this area of your life, or something like that. There's something about combining things that used to be separated within your being, in your outside world as well. And this could even be different people introducing you to different people. I feel like there is an energy of a person who's against you. There's you, and then there's a person in between. And there's more to be revealed about this, okay? Then I saw nearly headless Nick. I saw a headless man, okay? And I heard nearly headless Nick from Harry Potter. If you don't know, nearly headless Nick is a ghost from Harry Potter, where his head is like halfway chopped off, you know? So there's something here about parts becoming whole again. And nearly headless Nick. Okay, so when Harry Potter first goes to Hogwarts, he meets nearly headless Nick. And he's a kid, he's being introduced into this whole magic wizarding world. And, you know, this is like his introduction, you know? So nearly headless Nick is kind of like this stationary character. He's always just like kind of wandering the halls. And he is like introducing people to this new world. So there could be a person that's really wise that is introducing you to other things, or that you're kind of like looking at as like a guiding post for things that you're wanting to like do throughout your life here. So, and then also it's like nearly headless Nick, he says to Harry Potter, when Harry Potter, there's 2 things that nearly headless Nick does, you know. And first, you know, he gets petrified along with this other, you know, this kid. I think somebody else gets petrified, but they don't die, because this person sees the basilisk through nearly headless Nick. Okay. Wow. Okay, so there's a lot going on here. You could be figuring something out, that a person is trying to protect someone that doesn't deserve protecting. There could be parts of yourself that were you self-sabotaging, were you trying to protect someone that doesn't deserve your protection, that you should actually protect yourself from, instead of, there's something here about more to be revealed, because the basilisk is the snake. And there's something here that snakes represent portals. So there's something here about having to go through something and not allow this to stop you, to alter, your course, realizing that, you do have options and you can go forward, and to not let something distract you or pull you back, or it's like walking forward and trusting that you're going to be able to do it because you are, you know. Yeah, there's something about this because nearly headless Nick. So then he says to Harry Potter something like, I wish that he's talking about, oh yeah, I had an opportunity to go with death and I didn't do it. I was afraid. So now he's kind of stuck in the in-between. There's somebody here that could regret their choices, but they're not taking accountability and they're trying to drag you down as well. This could be a person, or this could just be other people, and this is the way that society is, this is the way that work is, that you have been impacted in your life by people that make these kinds of decisions, even though you have cut them out of your life. But there could be certain people, like family members, that has been difficult to do that, or like a work situation here. There's something here about this of like going forward, because you don't have to necessarily have it all figured out, and you don't want to have any regrets. The worst thing is to be kind of put yourself in a position where you're stuck. There's people that are putting themselves in positions that they're going to be stuck. I saw like a person witnessing a demise. I don't know what's wrong with my phone. I swear I tried to turn it on silent. I just need to like put it away. Okay. I tried to put it on silent and I didn't do it. Okay, anyways. We're just going to ignore it. So there's something here about watching a demise. It's like you're sitting and there's a building crumbling, and then you're jumping out on a parachute here. You're getting out of something just in time, And other people, it's like, no, they're having a tower, but they're making these choices. And then I saw a dragonfly here. That the dragonfly turned into a bow and arrow, and it's your spirit guide is kind of setting you some kind of spark of inspiration, some information. This could be something that you see through a Sagittarius person or an air sign person in your life. They're going through something in their life, or they're making choices that's just like so apparent to you what your answer for your life is, or something like that, or some answers to some question. So could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or a Sagittarius person. But this is really interesting here, because this is kind of like, wow. So this is you, and you're lifting up this huge boulder. Whatever has been blocking you, whatever has been plaguing you here, like you're not doing it. It's like you figured out the system, you figured out the matrix here. This is not, and then now this is the land that's crumbling here. Okay, look at all this land that's crumbling. Look at all this land that's crumbling. And it's going to have to reform. So this is going to have to do with like some kind of earthquake or something. This could have to do, and then it's like, here you are. This is you here. Okay. And you're kind of like watching the demise here. You're watching yourself rise up here. Okay. Because this is energy of someone that has triumphed. This is the Empress person right here. This is you. You're in this Empress energy here because you blew something up here. There's something that you're figuring out that you're not going to stand for. And the people that are turning against you in these weird little ways, the ways that you maybe self-sabotage that you didn't see, you're now seeing here. And this last bit of self-doubt, you're breaking it. There's something here where you're going to break the system. This could have to do with the unexpected win. This could have to do with like loopholes in laws. And so if there's something like that you're battling here, like legally or something, even though tarot is not legal advice, there could be a way that you are getting out of something. There's some kind of way that you're going to get out of something just in the nick of time. And this is because of your, nearly had this nick. just in the nick of time. This is because your energy here, you fulfilled what you were supposed to fulfill. There could be something here about sitting alone at night. Sitting alone at night, and there is something here about having someone to talk to. You could be talking to someone in spirit. When you're alone at night, this is when you talk to them. This could be your spirit guide, or this could be a loved one. Dude, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pause it and I'm going to put my phone away. Okay, sorry. I don't know. Well, Mercury retrograde still, right? And didn't I forget to say happy birthday, Leo, as we're closing Leo season? No. I don't acknowledge it until we're in the heart of Scorpio season. So we're just going to pretend. Let's see. Okay. Shapeshifter and the one. So this is really interesting because shapeshifter, it's like all the pieces of yourself are all going to come together now. People have underestimated you, and this is how things are going to go to ruin. You're going to see who's for you and who's against you, because there's people that are hiding, that are hidden people here, And wasn't Lord Voldemort could change like what he was? Kind of. And then Harry Potter is like the one, the chosen one. There's something here that's really important that you're doing. Very important. And you're utilizing the power of the whole universe in order to do that. Yeah, and there is something here that is coming to an end, that has to face death. That's what this card talks about, is it's death. It's having to face death and and endings. And so that's the thing what Nearly Headless Nick was talking about is Harry Potter was sad about Sirius, Black, dying and not being with him anymore, and he had to leave him. And Nearly Headless Nick was like, yeah, I had an opportunity and I didn't take it. And now I wonder what would have happened, So there is something here about, there could be something coming back around again for you to make a choice. And maybe in the past you made a choice that you regret and not making that choice this time. Or there could be a person here that's kind of like on the in-between. They are not having authentic energy, and they're trying to blame you for choices that they made that are wrong. And they're trying to manipulate other people against you in this way. You have this warrior, and then you have the self. There is something here about all the pieces within you are all coming together here. Because Harry Potter is learning and growing as he's in school, as Lord Voldemort is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And then there comes to a point where it's okay, Harry Potter's kind of a man now. It's now he's the warrior part. In the beginning he was learning things, and he was learning to kind of speak up a little bit, and there was different things along the pathway here. And then it's he kind of faced everything he needed to face. He even faced death. Spoiler alert, but Harry Potter is 20 years old. Come on, guys. You didn't see it yet? What are you doing? So he even faced death and came back from it. There is something here where you're kind of you've already faced everything that you could face. And look at how you have come back. So there is something within you that you have found within yourself, or you're going to find within yourself, that nobody else can take away. That's what this is really talking about here. And, there are things that are falling apart for others. You're not the one that put this person against you. It's kind of like this energy of Harry Potter feeling bad for Voldemort after he, fights him and kills him. And it's kind of well, but Voldemort killed you first. So you didn't make it. Harry Potter didn't make it, me or you is going to live. Voldemort made it as me or you are going to live. And this is like metaphorically. I don't really, it's not, I'm not saying it's really life or death, you know. So, let's see about this now. January. This could have happened last January. This could have to do with a Sagittarius or a Capricorn person. It could be a beginning of, and that's so funny because the person that was messaging me, she's a Sagittarius and she's a January. Oh no, not January Sagittarius. I'm thinking December. No. This is Capricorn Aquarius. That's Capricorn Aquarius. The crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Okay, there could be something that you wanted to do in January. Something that you did in January, and now it's shapeshifter and this new birth. Now it's time, but it's because of something, some kind of expansion that happened within you, allowing the universe's help. There's something here with the spirit guide and the arrow. Could be some kind of information that you're going to receive. Could have to do with an Aquarius person. Now it's time for something here. And it has changed. Or you changed. We'll see about this. Well, you know, because this is kind of interesting. Because it's like Harry Potter goes back to his hometown where he lived when he was a baby, and it's like snowing there. And this woman shape shifts. There could be someone that is using your childhood against you. There could be situations where what you saw when you were younger, there's people in your life now that they have changed shape. It's a completely different person, but it's the same underlying thing, and you could be missing it because it's very subtle here. But there is something here within you that has changed. Because you're now utilizing the help of all of this universe, and you're seeing that you're one with all of this universe. And so now the universe can step in and help you. And now it's the time for something to emerge. Someone could be trying to use a child against you. Bag something important such as a new job or a raise. Yeah. There is an ending to this death. There is an ending to this. You nonstop try to change and try, you grow, you adapt, and you try this and it's another death. You try this and it's another death. And it's like the universe is speaking to you, and everything you try to change within yourself to make it here in this earth, it just keeps becoming a death, no matter what you were trying to do for so very long. And all of those things that were necessary, just like Harry Potter, if the day he walked into Hogwarts, he had to face Lord Voldemort, that would have been a wrap, yo. That would have been bad. So there's something here that it's very important that it took all of this time. Basically is what I'm trying to say. But some of you may have like some forces against you that it's like, what is this? You know? Like, what is going on here? Okay. Tortoise slow and steady, getting ahead. Leg, stepping into a new experience. Yeah, you are. Because within you has changed, and now this is going everywhere outward. Whatever this death was, you healed from it. That's what the snake represents. This mastery over the snake is by continuing to move forward and not letting it stop you, not letting it scare you. This is the way that it gets you, is by fear. And nearly headless Nick should have kept going towards death, right? And he was afraid, so he stayed in the in-between. And the snake can represent something that is trying to frighten you from going through a portal. There's snakes in front of portals so that people don't go through them. So it's kind of like going towards, like the buffalo that walks into the storm to get through it. Because realizing that within yourself, there is nothing that you cannot handle. And the universe working within you. So this is what this is saying is for you to become anything, you first must become nothing and no one. You know? Bird flying, news on the way. I'm telling you. Nearly headless Nick gives news. So there is a way that you're going to be welcome. There is a way that you're going to be like told. I mean, not told, but like, you know, someone's going to kind of share with you like the rundown of how things go here, you know? There is that kind of energy, and that could just be you being new, you know, within your being, you know? Huh, this is interesting now. Let's... Okay. Let's see about this now. You could be really worried about something, but it's going to be fine. It's going to be good. This could be about finances. And your finances haven't been because of something you've been battling within you for a long, long time. It's like, stay the course and it's going to happen. Look at this. There's something here about sticking to your manifestation, sticking to, don't accept less than what it is you really want. Don't accept something that's not screaming from all of your being that like, this is amazing, you know? Hanged Man. There's different parts of yourself that you're gathering and bringing into something. Seeing something from a universal perspective. Seeing something from like, there could be something here where it's like you're feeling tired and you need to rest, because it's like all the pieces of your soul are coming together and something is going to be delivered to you. You're going to be delivered here. There's something here about this. Yeah. Something is going to be really, really good. But you're not sure right now. You're not sure. Within you, seeing something in a new way is going to help this kind of birth, this kind of justice. It's going to be really good. There could be a way that you think that something, you're stuck. There's like a way you think you're stuck, but you're not. It's going to be okay. That's something like there's like these loopholes that you're going to get through. Maybe you're worried that you're not. This is you sitting and watching some kind of demise here in the cup. This person is watching the downfall of everything. So it's like you could be watching justice unfolding. And the universe is kind of like, we want you to just relax and see how all of this is going to unfold. And you actually don't have to do anything. The universe is doing everything. This is you being one with the universe, and this is how this is all going to happen. It's kind of like when someone has a baby, right? There's one thing that they need to do in order to have a baby. And then from that point on, they kind of just need to just let nature take its course. You know, the universe creates the baby once that act is completed, right? So there's something here about just, being, allowing the universe to unfold here with something for you. You kind of already did what you needed to do. And this is kind of like, there are certain things. You should be eating healthy, you should be taking care of your body, you should be resting, you should be going to the doctor, those kinds of things. But basically, if you just kind of keep in the same direction, slow and steady, it's like everything is coming to you here. You're going to have this new job or raise. You're going to have this new experience. You're going to have this self. You're going to have this birth or conception here. A child or enterprise. You just have to kind of keep steady. And it's like, oh, nothing is happening, nothing is happening. Well, it's like, well, maybe nothing is happening because, you're still in the phase of the conception. It's not birthed yet. It's not time for this enterprise to be birthed yet, but that doesn't mean it's not going to come. You have the Six of Swords and you have the Page of Cups now, okay. This could involve you moving. But it's going to go in a way that there are going to be benefits that you can already see. You may not know all of the details, but you can see that this water is calmer. You can see that this island over here looks like a paradise, But you don't know 100%. But you don't necessarily have to know everything. There could be some kind of finances coming your way. And this is for you to use in the particular direction that you're trying to get to. And this is like the leg in this new experience. You want to get to this new experience, and there could be some sort of, the fish represents, this prosperity. It can represent wealth. It can represent money. It can represent a gift. Information that leads to you getting out of this death and being able to utilize this in a way that you can get ahead, that you can step into this new experience that you've been wanting to manifest. And it's so beautiful here. And look at the Two of Pentacles, the in-between. It's so beautiful here that we have, you know, death and birth. So there's something here, if you feel like your life has been non-stop, ending, blockade, having to purge again, you know, heal, having to do more introspection, you know, and it's kind of like, no, you're finally getting this here. There is this in between it, but there is an element of you always being in a state of in between to some degree, in between this being so alive and being so, you know, excited and connected to this world, and also just not. And the Warrior is the in between, you know. It's like the rainbow is like right after this huge rainstorm, but right before clear skies. But it never exists really, you know. It's always in between. So there's something here about being okay with the in between. Not just being okay with the in between, thriving in the in between. Yeah. The Knight of Swords. It's like you found a way. Okay. You found a way out of something, and somebody could really kind of attack you on that. It's kind of like this death that maybe everyone is going through, but they don't know how to get out of death, and maybe you figured it out. And everybody is like pissed that you're out and they're still in this death, but they're choosing to stay in the death. So there could be some sort of news, something here. This could be somebody coming against you here, because I'm getting this energy of this being different areas of your life. And this can have to do with a water sign, which water signs have been giving me weird energy lately. I'm just going to say it. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They want to come in and attack you all of a sudden. They want to come in and be against you all of a sudden, say something nasty, whatever, you know. I would feel like you already know who this person is if that's your message, you know. But this is kind of like not allowing this to distract you or to deter you or to scare you, because it's like fear. And then Nearly Headless Nick doesn't want to go through this portal here. And no, you're going to go through. You're going to stick to the direction that you're going here. And this is going to lead to immense success for you. And then this collaboration that was at the beginning of your cup. And then all of the pieces of the puzzle that is you are all fitting together. The self. You're the complete self now. And now you get to step this leg into a new experience where you're able to collaborate with other people. You know, we're always going to be building and growing. There's always going to be more. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. And this is not letting anyone come between you and the changes that you deserve in your life. Where you want to go in this world, what you want to do, who you want to be in this world. There is nobody that comes in between that. Nobody. And there is either somebody that's going to try to come in between that right before a blessing. It's kind of like the universe saying, are you sure? Or do you want to go back to the death that you just escaped? You know, and you're like, no, I'm not going to go back. Not for anyone. You shouldn't put anyone above self-love and God, source, the universe, you know? This unconditional love for yourself, you know? Yeah, the self. What? So there could be something here with this. But there is also this news that propels you forward. I feel like it's 2, could even be 3 different things that you're hearing about. And some of them can be attacks trying to pull you back. And something that is information that clicks and everything falls into place. And then you're starting to see this movement that builds very quickly here. And this is how all the pieces within you and your outside reality are all like coming together here. And there is this change. And this is like when it goes from black and white in The Wizard of Oz to color, you know, somewhere over the rainbow. Yeah. There's something here that it's like you're going to be really successful at, but this is the drive of continuing this drive in this direction here. And there is a lot of changes that are going to happen. This is going to be a lot easier going forward here. You know, after Harry Potter defeats Voldemort, now it's like now he's like Dumbledore level wizard, you know? So we got another one of these kids that wants to, you know, be obsessed with snakes or whatever, I don't know, and try to do this crap again. It's like, yeah, right, this is going to be very easy. You know? It's going to be very easy to overcome here. Yeah. Wow. What a beautiful reading, Leo. I just love it. Okay. Thank you so much. This is what I have for you. I hope it resonated. If it did, please like and subscribe. I love you so very much. Okay. Also, I have a book. It's called One White Rose. And it is all about, it's fiction. It's about 4 different women, girls that live in different times, in different places in the world and in the universe. And they're all really facing, realizing these illusions of love in their life and realizing, getting down to the root of their, you know, inner child and how to overcome emotional, mental, physical, and sexual abuse that they have gone through in their life and what they can change within themselves. And it's kind of about, you know, women helping each other. It's about all beings on the planet helping one another so the next generation, you know, is better. And just about being unconditional love in this life. And you see how all the different lifetimes are connected. So that is there for you in the description if you feel inspired to check it out. Okay. Thank you so much.